Hi, I'm Doc and I make mouse calls. Hi, and welcome to Mouse Calls. I'm Doc, and mouse calls are my visits to the mouse. They're Disney trips that I take whenever I get the chance. They're a way for me to get away from my job, have some fun, make some memories, and these videos allow you to come along with me and get some vicarious pixie dust. Joining me on this mouse call are Popcorn and Somewhat Savvy. And as you can see, we are here in Port Canaveral, about to board the Disney Treasure. We are super excited. This is Popcorn's first Disney cruise ever. Yay! Yay! And Somewhat Savvy and I have been looking forward to the Treasure for a long time. So without further ado, they're doing open boarding and we're gonna just walk right onto the ship now. Let's go! Our port arrival time was 11:45, but we didn't get here until like 12:30-ish. And so they're already calling all boarding groups. There's no wait to get onto the ship. Popcorn, look happy.
Look over at the mouse call.
Do you want to rub the lamp? Rub it. Oh my gosh, there's a genie. So, our first order of business is to take care of a little business actually before we go to lunch. I have to try and add myself to the Apollo brunch reservation that I made as yet for only Somewhat Savvy and Popcorn. And we have to see if there's any availability on one of the port adventures we weren't able to book. So we'll find out where we need to go on the app and see if we can get that taken care of. Hiya, Goof! The line for dining reservation changes, rotational dining changes and reservations for the paid adults only restaurants is very long. So we'll see what we can do. Okay, so we successfully got our Apollo brunch reservation, but and we had some port adventure stuff to work out, which was ultimately not very successful. Yeah. But anyway, that took enough time that our stateroom was actually ready, so we're gonna go check out our stateroom.
Doors closing.
Okay. One of the things I've discovered about stateroom selection is that my preference is to be near the elevator bank. So here we are. Already. Stateroom 11550. Let's check it out. Here, my magic band is on my wrist. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. So, I know that stateroom tours are often a lot of close quarters whipping the camera around, so I'm going to take some nice deliberate shots and I'll tell you about it. So right by the entrance we have the first bathroom, which has the toilet and sink. There's also some shelving in here. Immediately opposite the bathroom we have closets, and these closet doors open just as you would expect them to, rather than sliding. A life vests, shelves, and a safe in this one. And then the other closet has more hanging room and the ladder for the pull-down bed if you choose to use that. Opposite the second closet is the other bathroom. This one also has a sink, but here you can find the shower and bathtub. The split bathrooms are always nice, especially when multiple members of your party are getting ready in the morning. And this door does have a full-length mirror on it, very important. Moving into the stateroom proper, we have pretty decent shelving space here. There's one queen bed, and it looks like we have some Luca art. We're in a Luca themed room. Admittedly, I've never seen Luca, so I don't know much about what's going on here, but it is pretty. We have a couple of miniature nightstand situations alongside the bed. And here we have plugins, both normal and it looks like USB-C. This couch will fold out into a bed. And then this is also a Murphy bed, and this is what makes this a family stateroom with veranda. So we wanted this because there are 3 of us. We will each be able to have our own bed. Now, could another person hypothetically have their own bed here? Yes, but I have tried the pull-down berth before, and I will say I think it's too short for really any of us to be comfortable in this. So that's why we opted for a room that does include this Murphy bed. Opposite the couch, more storage. Now here is our balcony, and looks like Somewhat Savvy and Popcorn have discovered the balcony already. Hello.
Sunny out here.
It is sunny, and woo, is it humid.
Sunny Florida.
Wow. This view will be much better in a few hours. Let's check out what's on the desk over here. So on the desk we have our Castaway Club swag. This is my first cruise as Castaway Gold status, and it looks like I got this. I think this is a wet dry bag. Doesn't look like one,
It
but
said it was.
Oh, it does. Yeah. It says that right on the label that I just pulled off. Okay, reading. All right, and then in here, inside this, yeah. Ooh.
Fancy. It feels like a
Is it a
cooler
cooler?
bag. I think it's a cooler bag.
Oh, wow.
Very
Oh my
fancy.
gosh.
And it has a towel holder band. It'll hold your towel in place on a chair.
A towel holder. Interesting. I've never thought of.
That is cool.
Yeah,
But it's like a cooler bag. I think it is.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Nice. So,
Very nice.
I guess that's part of the Castaway Gold goodies. And all of these cruises this year, I think, still say inaugural sailings.
Yeah.
So, that's fun. All right. Okay. Oh, you know what? I was told that we could go out that door.
Really?
But it says emergency exit only. Okay.
You wanna try
Just kidding, I guess. No, okay. Well, it's fine. Don't make an alarm go off.
No, this is crew members only.
Yeah. No, I knew it said crew members only. Okay. Well, okay, so I was under the impression we could go out that door. Oh, we can't. Okay, so this location is still good for this reason. That's right, we are mere steps away from the delicious smorgasbord that is Mickey and Friends Festival of Foods. So now we will scope out a table and dig into the feast that awaits us for lunch. And this is like definitely the move for lunch. Marceline Market is perfectly fine, but nothing beats the pool deck lunch food on the Wish class ships. I think we couldn't have a better location for our table. Very good taco proximity here. And it's about 2 p.m. at this point, and the lunch crowd has died down quite a bit. There's not a queue at Donald's Cantina, which is great. This is honestly fine. Like, we got here a little bit late, so to speak. We got here after our port arrival time, but we've still been able to do everything that we needed to do, and we still have time for a nice, relaxing lunch. Popcorn understood the assignment. Wow.
It's so aesthetic, right?
Hang on.
Well, I have a little cornucopia of everything. I have the brisket, ribs, sausage, and then I got cornbread, potato salad, coleslaw, some greens just to make it healthy, and mac and cheese. There's also a variety of barbecue sauces available. I picked the Kansas City today, but maybe, you know, I'll try the tangy Carolina barbecue sauce next time.
I acted like I was gonna eat a salad and then just put everything else on top of it. So it's more just like a Mexican bowl at this point. Got carnita meat.
A great lunch at Donald's, not Donald's Cantina, I mean yes, Donald's Cantina and Mickey's Smokestack Barbecue. We stand Mickey and Friends Festival of Foods. It's so good. There's so much variety, ample drink stations up there, ample hand washing stations. The pool deck lunch is great. And now, as is tradition, we have come to the Cove Bar to acquire pop spritzes. Now, Somewhat Savvy and I are big fans of these. My favorite is the strawberry basil pop spritz. This has champagne and vodka and a strawberry basil popsicle that melts into the drink and gives it more and more refreshing flavor as you drink it. This is a cucumber honeydew. This has cucumber honeydew, it's got gin, I think it's got tonic in it too.
I like this one.
But Popcorn has never tried either flavor, so she's gonna see which one she likes more.
This is an authentic first taste. I taste the gin. I don't really taste the melon, but I think I taste this cucumber. Very refreshing. All right.
Do you want to try the popsicle?
Oh, already kind of melted. I taste the lime and cucumber, but I still don't really taste the melon.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, strawberry basil.
Strawberry basil. Definitely taste the white wine.
It's champagne.
Is it champagne?
Yes.
I definitely taste the champagne. Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Strawberry and basil.
Strawberry basil is the winner?
Yes, it is the winner.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Popcorn came down on the side of strawberry basil, but they're very good. They're all, both of these are good, and there's also a mango tahini one with like strawberry guava Topo Chico, I think. Yeah. Yeah. That one sounds sweet, but yeah, so I haven't tried that one, but these are delicious. Delicious, refreshing, perfect way to kick off our luxurious cruise. Cheers! Cheers! Yay! right, we finished our refreshing beverages, and now it is time for the mandatory muster drill, the safety drill that everyone has to do before we embark. So we're headed down to deck 4 midship where our muster station is, and we'll see you after that in our at the sail away party. We'll see you at the sail away party. All right, the muster drill is over and we've made it up to deck 13 where the sail away party is about to begin. I like the sail away party. It's always a fun and festive time. And yeah, after that I think we'll go relax in our stateroom a little. But first, we'll have a little party on deck.
Adventurers, friends, my name is Coriander.
And I am Sage.
We are the storytellers.
We are the treasure seekers.
From far and wide you've traveled, but your journey is just beginning.
Indeed, you gathered here for adventures. You gathered here for myths. The time has come to live your adventure.
Here we go!
I love the sail away party. I keep thinking that, oh, maybe one of these days I'll skip it because I've seen many sail away parties at this point, but it's such a vibe.
High energy event.
Yeah. And we have these great loungers up on the adults only deck. We're gonna, sit a little bit. It is starting to sprinkle, so we might move into the stateroom soon, but right now we're like in a good place. All right, we're back in our stateroom. We are officially sailing away, and we have a little bit of time before Brain Teasers trivia, the first of possibly many attempts to win any trivia contest during this sailing. So now is the perfect time to pop open our champagne and enjoy some nice calm seas. When Somewhat Savvy and I had a bottle of Prosecco on our first cruise on the Wish, I accidentally launched the cork into the sea as I was opening it.
It's a great story.
We're going to try not to do that with this one. There's a fancy old woman on the cork.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Huh.
Madame Clicquot herself. All right. Oh, it's going. Okay.
Success!
This is one of the onboard gifts that you can pre-order to be ready in your stateroom upon your arrival. All right. Cheers again.
Cheers!
Cheers. Sailing away. Let's go. Real champagne. Not Prosecco, real champagne.
What are the little bits in it?
Alright, so we are headed downstairs. We're hoping to do Brain Teasers trivia, which is in the Triton Lounge. We have to write like
It's not gonna work. We'll have to go
there.
Okay. I'm going to read it out. You have 8 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Whoa.
100 is going over, which means Mouse Calls wins. Give them a round of applause, everybody.
We are winners. Yay! Our very first trivia event, and we won on a technicality. Price is Right rules. So, you know, fair is fair. We got the beautiful Disney Cruise Line generic ship winner medal, which is how we like it. Although someday I'd really like the Captain Mickey one. So, I think maybe this calls for a celebratory beverage. I know you guys are just watching us go from beverage to beverage, but remember, there is more time passing that you don't see. So, shall we go to... Whoa. We just got in some kind of time warp situation, and it's 2 days in the future, but it's still time for our celebratory beverages. This time warp is for reasons, and I do apologize, but it'll all make sense if you watch the day 3 episode. So anyway, we're gonna hit up the Haunted Mansion, and then we will show you our dinner at Worlds of Marvel. Why don't you knock? Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll just let ourselves in. So I've just noticed that our menu says, "Tip and turn this book of spells. Your spirit yearns for the secrets it tells." So we're gonna try and discover some secrets. We are Brain Teasers winners after all. No, like you mean it.
Well, I was just getting it up, and then I was like...
Ah.
The message and so on beyond.
Oops. Ooh. So, it was a fill-in-the-blank of Madame Leota's incantation, or part of it, and it revealed a secret menu beverage for 2 that comes in a novelty stand. Yes, thank you. Although I do know that this is not available for purchase, so only to enjoy within the Haunted Mansion parlor. Okay. So, we have our drinks. Popcorn had the chilling challenge, which is sort of a spin on a margarita, but worse. And comes with very impressive showmanship and spectacle. I have the Happily Never After, which was billed as the least sweet drink on the menu.
And I had the Last Catch, which is I got for the mug.
Yeah.
And it's very sweet. This is like a tropical syrup. Very, very sweet.
Both Somewhat Savvy and I got the souvenir mug. So I got the Bride and she got the Mariner one. Technically, you're not supposed to get a different cocktail with you know, you're not supposed to mismatch the cocktail and the souvenir mug, but our server, Carlos, was very kind to us, so. But, oh my gosh, Disney, we gotta talk about your cocktail menus.
It's terrible.
Honestly, that has been the biggest disappointment of, I was gonna say, it's gonna be the biggest disappointment of the ship so far, but this is day one, so it's a little bit rough. You know, the Hyperspace Lounge has a trash cocktail menu too, so at least this place looks finished, and the effects are very cool. We have been looking at some of them close up, and they're still, you know, the magic holds up to close inspection.
Very neat.
You know, we haven't seen all of the little effects and spooky gimmicks, but very cool, very cool.
Yeah.
And if you want to spend any amount of time in here, you better enjoy Grim Grinning Ghosts.
I find it to be very peaceful.
Popcorn finds it to be very soothing.
Yes. I could totally take a nap here.
Whoa. Very bad. We are making our way towards Worlds of Marvel, but because, you know, it's a loud restaurant and we don't want to disturb the other diners, we will give you our thoughts about the food afterwards. We'll shoot some B-roll and reconvene, okay? Worlds of Marvel.
I was marbled.
You were marveled?
Was it marvelous?
No, honestly, like, Worlds of Marvel, no, I don't think anyone cares for the show, but the food is actually pretty solid.
Yeah.
I really like the soup there. Honestly, I think the soups are always good. And I enjoy the pillowy gnocchi. I tried the tuna steak this time also, and it was fine. It reminded me of the black bean dish that I always get at Animator's Palette because it came with black beans and corn. And you know, the desserts are pretty mid, but
I like the key lime pie.
okay.
That was probably the best one.
Yeah.
The cheesecake was not.
That's grainy.
It was weird texture. I don't know.
Yeah, they don't do cheesecake well here.
No.
I really enjoy the mushrooms, the oyster and community mushrooms.
Yeah,
those were good.
Popcorn had a really good mushroom appetizer.
And the bao buns were
The
good.
bao buns, yes.
Yeah,
There's just one.
Yes.
You know.
both Popcorn and Somewhat Savvy enjoyed the bao buns. Are mushrooms a vegetable?
No, they're not.
What would you call them?
A fruit, just
A fruit?
I don't know. They're just mushrooms.
Yeah. See, this is part of why
Yeah.
fungi are kind of an eldritch abomination.
Yeah.
But they're tasty though.
I love mushrooms at every variety.
They do have good flavor, but they still are just a bit creepy.
They're so texturally interesting, and they pick up whatever flavor in general of the sauce.
Yeah.
And you can't so fun fact, you can't overcook a mushroom.
Okay.
Yes.
They're impervious to fire.
Yes. Yes.
You're getting creepy now.
Yeah. All right. So now we will exit this time warp that we're in and give you our thoughts about our first day aboard the Disney Treasure.
Yeah. Can't see yourself.
Here we are back in our stateroom after our embarkation day. A successful embarkation day. I do often call things successful, but I had a good time. We, we got the we got the brunch reservation that we needed. We had a delightful lunch at Making Friends Festival of Foods. Had some good cocktails. What were your highlights of embarkation day aboard the Disney Treasure?
Oh, where's mine?
Oh. Winning.
Well, I feel like it's been so difficult on some of our cruises.
Yeah.
And it's like this time it was like first try.
We do not take this lightly.
No.
Tears were had.
Well, probably the losing team.
It was very close. It went into a tiebreaker. We came out on top. I think, you know, especially on a ship with this many people,
Yeah.
getting any of these is like sweet victory. So we're gonna see how many we can collect. I think so far we've had a really good impression of the entertainment crew.
Yeah.
After dinner, we actually went and participated in Majority Minds, which once again we did not even come close to winning. And then we watched Match Your Mate, which is always a good time.
I tell you what, I never want to play it.
No.
Just to be honest, but it is great to watch.
Yes. If you're ever considering going on a Disney cruise and participating in Match Your Mate, do a little homework first and know what you're getting yourself into.
Maybe practice.
But
some
don't
answers.
don't practice the answers. That would ruin it, because they do repeat, like it's almost all the same questions every time.
Yeah, so
But
don't do too much homework, but just
Yeah.
be prepared to share.
be prepared to share. Yes. Yeah. So I think just being aboard the Disney Treasure, seeing the beauty of this new ship, you know, they've gone in a totally different direction aesthetically. I really
I love it.
enjoy it. I
Yeah.
love the like Middle Eastern and Northern African motifs and the decor. I really like the classic kind of like Art Deco, Golden Age of Travel aesthetic of the older ships. And then I think the Wish is kind of a step down, honestly. But then this is different but good. So we can't wait to check out more of the ship, but that will be on another day. Tomorrow we have a day at sea, and we are very much looking forward to sharing that with you all. Thank you for watching our Embarkation Day. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can find me here. If you want to follow Somewhat Savvy on Instagram, you can find her here. Popcorn shall remain anonymous. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all the things I'm supposed to tell you to do. If you do those things, I do very much appreciate it. And as always, I have been Doc, but nothing presented on this channel should be taken as medical advice, except for this. Wear sunscreen, drink water, and don't forget to breathe. Bye-bye. It looks so good.